guys, welcome to the Engineers channel. Today we're gonna do Let's Play of the Operative No One Lives Forever. It's my first Let's Play, so I'm super excited. Let us do this. We're gonna do submission, we're gonna go normal. So we're gonna do the assignment.
A crisis has arisen. Unity's undercover operatives are being killed off by an unknown assailant. It seems likely that there's a traitor within the agency. Report to the war room for a full briefing on the situation and a tactical overview of your upcoming mission. Do not be late. Following the briefing, stop by the training facility to hone your skills.
Okay. These are my objectives. And we're gonna start the mission. Leaves his mark. Okay, even this agent is gonna die, I think. Yep. He's strangled him. Okay, now he's strangled him. There's the flower again. Guessing car blast. Yep, I'm right. Mustachio with an eye. Oh, she must be our protagonist. You know how I knew that? She's on the cover. Anyway, so this intro kind of reminds me of old James Bond films. I've only watched a few. So, but it kind of gives me that James Bond vibes. Boy, she got some moves. Kit Harris. I've heard her name somewhere. When I feel I'm feeling like dancing. Oh, shake it. I really like this music. Good old-fashioned music. I think this game is based the year 1960. It's in the year 1960. She kind of reminds me of female James Bond. I don't know. We'll see. Da-da-da-da-da.
Damn.
We get to see her naked.
Hello. Bruno, how's France?
Do we?
Did you collect any new bullet holes? I know how you love to be shot at.
Exactly my reaction.
I'm teasing. I'm glad you're not damaged. Did you at least encounter an exotic temptress or two? Really? What was her name? What do you mean you don't remember? That's horrible. Of course, I'm famished. Are you buying? Then it's a date. Let's say Maximilian's in half an hour. Ciao.
Okay, so this Bruno is some kind of a James Bond.
I'm not very happy, you know. It's not like I thought it would be.
I never promised it would be as exhilarating as your former trade, only that it would keep you out of jail and make it easier to sleep at night.
More wine?
You're the first female operative Unity has ever employed. The committee is old-fashioned. They need time to get used to the idea of a woman in this line of work.
I know all that. But at this rate, I'll be a bloody grandmother before they give me a real assignment.
You can always go back to burglary and pickpocketing if you can't live without excitement.
Damn it, that's not what I'm saying. I just want to be challenged. I'm sick of wiretaps. I'm sick of eavesdropping on boring strangers who may or may not pose some trivial threat to international security because they forgot to declare a ham sandwich in Heathrow. I don't have the patience for it. It's not what I'm good at.
It's never fun paying one's dues, but we all have to endure a bit of frustration and tedium now and then. Builds character.
I think I've paid my bloody dues.
Is that what you think? God knows I loathe sermons, but I'll tell you right now that you'll never stop paying your dues. Not ever. I'm sorry you're not happy, but you might as well get used to it. Nobody owes you a damn thing.
You make it sound like I'm some spoiled child. I'm not asking to be coddled. I just want a chance to prove myself.
You're right. I know it's been hard for you, but I'm confident you'll get your chance. All the petty politics in the world won't hold you back.
They've done an outstanding job so far, haven't they?
You see? What did I tell you?
Probably just one of the committee members needing a babysitter on short notice.
Ye of little faith. I'll see you there.
Why don't we go together?
I've an errand to attend to first. You go on ahead.
And she's fine.
Good afternoon, Miss Archer. They're expecting you in the briefing room.
Okay, now we get to play. Thank you, Mrs. Receptionist. You're very kind. Briefing room. Here we go. She's sleeping. Wake up, woman. You have to work.
Agent Archer, how thoughtful of you to join us. I hope we aren't inconveniencing you too awfully with matters of international security.
Not at all, Mr. Smith, but it's charming of you to mention it.
It is not my ambition to be charming.
Well, that's fortunate.
I would advise you to watch your tongue. Well, if it isn't the inimitable Agent Lowry.
Sorry I'm late, Smithy. You're looking dapper today.
Spare me the disingenuous flattery, old boy. It doesn't suit you.
I was being sincere.
No worry.
It was the one polite thing I could think to say.
You're still upset with me, aren't you? I assure you, I have nothing against you personally. You've served us well for many years, but perhaps too many. I firmly believe it is in Unity's best interest that you retire from field operations, and I will continue to campaign to that end until you accept an administrative position.
I'm not upset with you, Smithy. I just don't like you. I do understand your concern, but just because you're too old for the field doesn't mean that I am. Until I'm declared unfit for duty, I will continue to prove it.
I retired voluntarily.
Of course you did.
Perhaps we should dispense with the pleasantries and get down to brass tacks.
That's right, my
Fine.
boy. That's right.
Lights, please. We lost another agent this afternoon, bringing the total to 7 operatives in 10 days. It is our firm belief that someone is systematically eliminating our undercover agents, which leads us to believe that the clandestine operations section has been compromised. It seems we have a traitor in our midst.
Do you suspect anyone?
We suspect everyone.
7 operatives. That's over half the active list. Why weren't we informed sooner?
You're being informed now. this situation has unfolded rather abruptly.
The assassin left a
How
lily,
many operatives
a
are
regal
there?
finale, to be precise, on or near the corpse of each victim. Mean anything to either of you?
Volkov.
Who?
Dmitri Volkov. The regal finale is his calling card.
The name's familiar. What do we
mean,
know
no.
about him?
He's a right bastard.
Anything more
Volkov.
specific?
Just what's in his file? Born in Kamchatka in 1921. Distinguished himself as an academic prodigy and master chess player by the age of 8, by which time he'd also earned notoriety for refining various torture techniques on neighbors' pets. It seems he joined the NKVD in 37 and served as some sort of disciplinarian in a gulag near Kiev. His whereabouts during the war are unknown except for a brief mention in 43 when he was spotted by an OSS officer at Leningrad interrogating prisoners of war who would later disappear without a trace.
Ah, yes. I remember this fellow. We've had dealings with him before.
Sometime after the war, he emerged again, this time in the employ of Smersh. He's personally credited with well over 1,000 executions, spies and Soviet dissidents for the most part. In 61, a failed assassination attempt left him without an eye. He was shot in the face at close range by one of our finest agents.
I'm gonna kill you.
You flatter me, but I shouldn't have missed.
He escaped by throwing himself off a
That's why
70-foot
he's
cliff
wearing
into
an
an
eye
icy
patch.
river. It was presumed that he survived, as no body was ever recovered.
Ew.
In fact,
Nice
rumor
one,
has it,
Bruno.
he's currently working for an organization calling itself HARM as Director of Executive Action.
How did he
I don't
survive
have to tell you
that?
what that means.
How?
What do we know about harm?
Unfortunately, there's very little about them in our files.
Nice name.
Well, despite the obvious risks, we still have a job to do. In this case, a very important one.
Wet work.
Precisely. And after this recent catastrophe, the two of you are our only available assets.
To be perfectly frank, Agent Archer, you're only getting this assignment because we've no other choice. Matters of such delicacy aren't really the sort of thing we would usually entrust to a woman. Emotional inconstancy and assassination do not make especially good bedfellows, if you take my meaning.
Idiot.
I'll try to surpass your expectations.
Nope.
Considering that I expect you to fail miserably, you shouldn't have to try very hard.
Enough of this. Time is of the essence. Stop by the toy shop before you go. They've some new gizmos you might find useful. Don't dally too long,
I
though.
won't
Your
fail.
flight leaves at 6 p.m.
Where are we going?
Morocco.
Yo.
Agent Archer, what does HARM stand for?
I haven't figured that out yet.
See if you can't find out. And be careful.
Yeah, going
Both of you.
Morocco. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. We have to report to basic training area. Training facility, yep. Training.
We strongly advise that you go through the training course before embarking on your first mission. There are many nuances and features you may overlook otherwise. If you prefer to skip training, just head to the exit.
Okay. Nope. I want to train.
Welcome to Basic
What is
Field
it?
Tactics. This course comprises several areas, each with its own lesson. You must complete each lesson in order to proceed. Now step up to the active station designated by the flashing light. Your crosshair will change to indicate an item that can be activated. All right, now open the door to the next area.
Okay.
Bystanders will often speak to you if you activate them. Sometimes they will share useful information. Sometimes they just want to chat.
Whoa.
Be sure to conceal any obvious weapon or they'll be too distressed to talk. Try activating Leon.
Well done.
Hi.
All right, now open the door to the next area. If you want to skip a cutscene, simply press the space bar.
That's it.
Congratulations.
That
You've
last.
completed the basic field tactics course. You should now continue to the advanced field tactics area, where you will receive specific instructions for your upcoming mission.
Congratulate me
Note
first.
that new simulations will be prepared
I
for you
finished
before each
training.
mission.
Basic training. Oh. Firing range can not
Welcome to Advanced Field Tactics.
advanced field tactics. Yep.
Keep an eye out for ammunition boxes. Each
I
can
think I'm gonna
contain
call it
various
Q.
ammunition types. Once the box is empty, it will disappear. You won't have the opportunity to heal while on a mission, so you'll need to rely on body armor to protect yourself from damage. Be warned that certain types of damage will ignore armor completely, though, such as that sustained from falling or running out of oxygen. All right, now open the door to the
That's
next area.
wonderful. Oh.
While on a mission, always keep an eye out for miscellaneous intelligence items that might be of benefit to us. Here are some of the items you should look for. The more you recover, the better your mission rating will be. Pick up these intelligence items to proceed.
I found an important blueprint, which I can't see. Very intelligent. Dossier. Briefcase. Classified information. Can I know what it is? Oh no. Oh no, that. Even I don't know what's inside.
All right, now open the door to the next
35
area.
millimeter film.
You may occasionally be called upon to
Use
arm or
arms.
disarm explosive devices.
Reel-to-reel
Simply
tape.
activate the device to enable or disable it as necessary. Disarm these mock explosives in order to proceed.
What the hell is that?
All right, now open the door to the next area. It's often advisable to move as quietly as possible to avoid detection. The faster you move, the louder your footsteps will be. It is therefore advisable to walk or move in a crouch when you're trying to be discreet.
I heard you.
Step behind the yellow line to reset the simulation.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, sorry.
Well done.
The volume of your footsteps can be modified by the
No, you
material
can't.
upon which you're moving. Be careful of tile, metal, and other hard
Thank you.
surfaces. Whenever possible, favor carpet or
Open
turf.
the door,
All right,
idiot.
now open the door to the next area.
Try again.
Step behind the yellow line to reset the simulation.
Leon Halbert, all at the same time. Oh, sorry.
Wow, you're pretty light-footed.
If you're not sure what to expect around a corner, it is generally safe to step out for a moment to see what's up ahead. As long as you duck back quickly,
Thank
you
you,
probably won't be
Albert.
spotted. Of course, the closer you are to an enemy, the more likely it is that you'll be seen, so listen for footsteps or conversation before leaving cover. Excellent.
Okay.
Proceed to the next course.
Now we can go.
Use your flashlight to find your way to the door.
What is the next ghost?
Your flashlight is an effective tool, but it can also give away your position. Try not to let enemies see the beam.
Dun-dun-dun. Yeah, I don't need light bulbs. Report to the firing range for
So, do you think the CT-180 will get any more killing themselves just to get the TR-60 up?
Hello, kids. How are you? Smithy wants me to run you through a basic firearms refresher course.
We'll take Hampton Carbine.
The Hampton Carbine is the world's only truly silent firearm. Of course, silence is a relative term when it comes to guns, but the Hampton's muzzle noise is little more than a stifled cough. It fires a 45 caliber automatic Colt
I'm not listening to you.
making it less lethal than most rifles, but it compensates in subtlety when it packs its punch.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh. No. Had enough.
Some things to note about firearms. If the dynamic
They
crosshair
fire
option is
bullets.
enabled in the menu, you can gauge your accuracy by the relative size of your crosshair. The larger it is, the worse your aim will be. The next function key is very important. With it, you can cycle through the available ammunition types for a given weapon. More importantly, it cycles through a gadget's various functions. For example, it allows you to toggle between the Berette's lockpick and weapon modes. Learn to monitor your ammunition. Reload your weapon between firefights to make sure you don't run empty at inopportune moments.
This done. Okay, I guess we're going here.
You can shoot through certain walls, objects. Of course, doing so may affect the accuracy, range, and velocity of the shot, but it's sometimes preferable to dispatch an enemy before he sees you. Keep an eye out for these materials.
Yeah.
Be careful not to injure civilians. If you kill an innocent bystander, you will fail your
can't
mission.
look.
You will also fail if 3 or more bystanders are slain by
I
enemies.
can. Sorry.
Be careful
Okay,
not
guys,
to
we
injure
are back.
civilians.
Next
If you
this
kill
time
an
I'll make
innocent
sure that I
bystander,
won't
you
kill
will
him.
fail your mission. You will also fail if 3 or more bystanders are slain by enemy fire.
Yes.
If you're ever in doubt, look at your crosshair. It will change to indicate the person you're targeting is friendly.
I got it.
Use the holster weapon key to conceal your weapon rapidly. If your weapon is already holstered, hitting this key will draw the last weapon you had out.
Okay, thank you. Oh, that's it. You got to Santa's workshop. Training. Get it.
Let's talk about your Berette. In its default mode, it can be used as a lockpick, ideal for bypassing certain keyed padlocks. Of course, the more complicated the mechanism, the longer it will take to pick. Note that the Berette only works on padlocks with keyholes.
Okay. That's nice. Yeah.
The Berette can also be used as a
Padlocks,
weapon by hitting the next function key. When you slash an adversary, the pressure on the blade releases a small amount of toxin into his bloodstream. Quite deadly.
Oh, I think I killed that thing. Oh, it's a dog. Okay. Okay.
A spare bit of change will
Of
come in
course.
very handy when you need to distract
The
someone.
much popular
Practice
distraction
tossing this
using a
coin to
card.
divert the guard's attention.
Hello?
Try not to throw it off any high ledges. A judicious agent doesn't leave corpses lying about, as they tend to arouse suspicion. Judging by your slight frame, you won't have much luck hauling bodies away, so we've come up with this special body-removing powder
Wow.
just for you. Sprinkle a bit of it on dead tissue, and voila!
Very nice.
The cadaver will
Nice
vaporize
invasion
all
force
members
like that.
instantly.
Okay. What is the next objective? Proceed to the exit. Ah, yes.
All ready to go, eh? Well, have a a safe mission.
Okay guys, I'm gonna end this video right here. Please like, subscribe, and most importantly, be happy. I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ta.